Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from asortofinterestinlife.com. You're joining me on board good old Narrowboat Tilly, and this week I wanted to just post a video that really celebrated and shared a few of the things that I love about boat life. Not a super in-depth or useful boat video, but don't worry, I've still got the documentary episodes coming and more normal day-to-day useful. I keep saying useful like that because, well, some people seem to think that I do sometimes post useful videos. Those people, I say thank you very much, but you may be overestimating my ability. And really, this week I just wanted to post a video that I suppose shared some of the day-to-day moments that I absolutely love about boat life. As you may know from all the videos that I post, I do tons of filming from all sorts of random moment-to-moment things, and I do an awful lot of filming and take a lot of clips with little commentaries on them that never ever get used, and I just wanted to put a few more of those out there and see what people thought, and perhaps do more of these random boat life moment videos in the future. And ultimately just share, as usual, some of the fantastic scenery and general bits and pieces from day-to-day boat life. This is really a video that sums up, as every now and then you might see pop up as a little quote on the internet every now and then, the best things in life aren't things. One of the core things that I obviously have to show you straight away and show you in all my videos is the amazing scenery that we moor up in and get to spend our time in these videos. This is again St. Martin's, and you can see it's just a fantastic sight to see through the windows, see from the stern, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. One of the great things about being able to live out in these rural places is seeing the seasons change. And one of the things I'm amazed at this year is the huge abundance of berries that are on the trees. I've noticed this from the last sort of 35 miles of canal or so, and there's just so many. You can see the red stretching right down the towpath there. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the things I just want to point out about the view here as we have a quick zoom in is that, being a local lad, I absolutely love to see all of the places I've grown up around, such as Llangollen and the hills of Wales just in the distance there, from a totally different perspective. Ahead of where we're moored right now, there's a few boats up there, and coming down the towpath, it's a really bumpy, rickety towpath that you come down, and I can't explain to you just how awesome it is and how beautifully traditional. It's something I've talked about in the past a lot, where you're literally talking, I'm coming down the towpath, you've got boats that are all nice and cosy and lit from the inside, and it's just as beautiful and heartwarming a scene as you would expect canal boats at the side of the canal to be. But of course, now that it's getting chilly, you've obviously got smoke rising from the chimneys, and it's the perfect stereotypical scene. But one of the things that I can never explain how much I love is just the smell of the fires burning. And I mean, now I'm a good distance from the nearest boat, but I can smell just in the air like the wood burning fires, and it's a beautiful smell. And now that I've sort of settled into boat life properly, having that in the air is like the classic sign of, oh, it's a cosy night on board, and it's just really nice and everyone's warm and tucked up inside. Now for some quick fire things that I love about boat life. One of the random things since taking the front cover off the boat and being able to see through the window is having moments like this where I was just in the cupboard and then suddenly looked up to see beautiful trees above, and of course I absolutely love just the act of boating and getting out and about and travelling down, as seen here. And of course, now that the weather's turning, when it's absolutely hammering and terrible weather outside, being cosy inside is absolutely perfect. I want to just interrupt this video and its main theme of things about boat life that I love, and just once again show you a random collection of photos to underline the very heart of what I love about boat life and why I love it is living in a simple, low-cost way, yet being able to be out in places like this and have all of these amazing scenic places to moor up and travel through, which in turn then lets me go out walking or biking or kayaking or goodness knows what else through all of this amazing rural countryside and so on. In many ways, it almost makes my entire life, both on the boat and off out on adventures like this, into a one big narrowboat life moment. But of course, I just wanted to demonstrate and underline the fact that being able to moor up one place one day and then move goodness knows how many miles down the canal over a course of a couple of weeks, and then open up all these different areas to explore and just enjoy life in, is obviously a huge part of boat life and its appeal to me personally, always being interested in the outdoors and so on. It's definitely a case of keeping your coat on while the fire warms up. Got the kindle out already, and you can see just there that the fire's starting to catch, and got the little popping of bits of wood starting to burn. Don't think it's too hot. Let's lift that up. You can see it's all wood burning in there at the moment. If we fast forward to the following morning, it's just before 7 AM. I've woken up, and as you can see, the fire is still just about lit with the last coals starting to die out. Up on the stern, as I say, this is just before 7 o'clock. This was the morning after the clocks had gone back. You can see waking up and having your morning commute into work start with that is beautiful. And again, straight away hopping onto the bike and doing the first stretch straight down the canal with a rare bit of quality tarmac road here as well. What a great way to start your day. Well, being here cutched up in front of the fire with podcast going, got all sorts of stuff strewn over the side there, and you can just see we've got a little hint of the fire burning away through the ashtray there. Podcast playing in the background. This isn't a bad way to end the night and disappear into the land of Nod. At this point, I think we'll wrap things up with a nice bit of slow motion footage of a fire just starting to get underway. A nice little poetic sort of scene to end things with, I suppose. We'll leave the slow motion sound effects as well, I think. It's great to see the fire pop and the little bits of sparks fly off every now and then. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for loads more of boat life, a little bit less random and scattered than this video has been, and I know there's been a lot of nighttime footage in this as well. Like I say, these are just some of the moments and some of the things that I love from random day-to-day boat life. As always, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos. Feel free to like the Facebook page or add me personally on Facebook and Twitter for loads of photos and general canal life updates. And of course, check out my books for the Kindle. The Narrowboat Lad is my first ever boat book, so please check that out for a little bit more insight into my first year living on a narrowboat. Until the next time, have a fantastic day and farewell.